Have you ever smiled through pain because someone told you to just look on the bright side? Or felt like an imposter scrolling through endless, perfect lives online? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on toxic positivity, that pressure to plaster on a smile even when you're crumbling inside. By the end of this video, you'll never look at a "good vibes only" sign the same way again. Imagine being told your house is on fire, but instead of calling for help, everyone around you says, "At least you're getting a free sauna." That's toxic positivity, and it's more dangerous than you think. Studies show that forced positivity can make depression and anxiety worse. Stay with me to discover if you've been unknowingly harming yourself or others with positivity that's toxic. Toxic positivity is the excessive and ineffective overgeneralization of a happy, optimistic state across all situations, no matter how tragic or difficult. When someone loses a loved one and hears, "They're in a better place now," or "Stay strong," that's toxic positivity. When you lose your job and someone chirps, "Everything happens for a reason," that's toxic positivity. When you're experiencing anxiety and hear, "Just choose happiness," you guessed it. The intention might be good, but here's what's happening. Legitimate emotions get bottled up, creating pressure that eventually has to escape somewhere. And trust me, it will find a way out. The real harm. Let's talk about what toxic positivity actually does to us. It's not just annoying, it's harmful. The real harm. Let's talk about what toxic positivity actually does to us. It's not just annoying, it's harmful. Third, it creates profound isolation. When everyone around you seems perfectly happy while you're struggling, you don't feel inspired, you feel broken and alone. I spoke with clinical psychologist Dr. Sarah Manning, who told me, "I see more patients struggling with the aftermath of emotional suppression than almost any other issue. They come in thinking there's something wrong with them for not being able to just be positive, when their emotions are actually trying to tell them something important." Shocking examples. Toxic positivity shows up everywhere. Let me walk you through some scenarios that might hit close to home. Imagine telling your boss you're overwhelmed with work, and they respond, "Just be grateful you have a job. Think positive." Or picture someone who's just received a serious diagnosis being told, "Everything happens for a reason. You've got this." Or scrolling through social media where everyone's living their best life, while you can barely get out of bed, making you wonder what's wrong with you. The most dangerous thing about toxic positivity? It's disguised as help. Recognizing toxic positivity. Here's how to spot toxic positivity in your life. Listen for dismissive cliches like, 1. Everything happens for a reason. 2. It could be worse. 3. Just focus on the positive. 4. Good vibes only. Here's how to spot toxic positivity in your life. Watch for these warning signs in yourself. 1. Feeling guilty for being sad, angry, or scared. 2. Hiding your true feelings behind a perfect social media presence. 3. Apologizing for expressing negative emotions. 4. Using phrases like, "I shouldn't feel this way." The most devastating example I've encountered was from a grief support group where a woman who had lost her child was told to focus on her blessings. This isn't positivity, it's emotional abandonment. Healthier alternatives. But there is another way, one that allows for both authentic emotions and genuine hope. Instead of toxic positivity, try emotional validation. That sounds incredibly difficult. Your feelings make complete sense. Authentic presence. Sometimes, silent support is more powerful than any words. Balanced perspective. This is hard right now. You have the strength to get through it, and I'm here for you. Honest expression. I don't know what to say, but I'm here, and I care. The irony? The path through difficult emotions actually leads to more genuine happiness than trying to bypass them. Psychological research consistently shows that emotional acceptance leads to better mental health outcomes than emotional avoidance. Mind-blowing perspective. Here's what changed everything for me. emotions aren't positive or negative, they're informative. Every emotion you have is trying to tell you something important. Anxiety might be telling you to prepare. Sadness shows you what you value. Anger points to boundaries that need setting. When we label emotions as good or bad instead of listening to their message, we miss crucial information about our lives. The most resilient people aren't positive all the time, they're emotionally agile. They make room for all their feelings while still moving toward what matters. Final thoughts: true positivity isn't about denying reality or suppressing emotions. It's about experiencing the full range of human feelings while maintaining hope and looking for constructive ways forward. Next time someone tells you to just be positive when you're struggling, remember, you're not broken for feeling difficult emotions. Your human, real strength isn't found in forced smiles. It's found in emotional courage, the willingness to face life as it is, with all its complexity. Paradoxically, when we stop forcing positivity and start embracing our whole emotional experience, we often find ourselves more genuinely happy. This topic touches so many lives. Share your experience with toxic positivity in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. If you found value in this perspective, hit subscribe and the notification bell. Next week, I'm exploring how to set boundaries with people who use toxic positivity, and you won't want to miss it. Remember, it's okay not to be okay sometimes. That's not negativity, that's being human.